I needed that extra understanding to be able to break down this game with you, Curtis.
Similar support duos, or maybe it's just a DY thing for the past few years. They've always had very active supports. They would always make early mid rotations.
Try a little bit here. Kingslayer is going to be hit by this Inkswell. He's actually going to take a lot of damage. He's going to fall here.
That's actually, if that was intentional, that's really next level.
Yeah, that's really interesting. GPK turning around Avalanche, trying to keep Ori back, but he's going to get pulled back into the cold feet. Does root him down. They have a sentry available. Throw the silence on him to make sure there's no toss. Inkswell may actually be able to get them +1 here. His save is in some trouble. They're turning around, doing a lot of damage to Ori. Ori does manage to finish off the Lion. Kingslayer slowed down by just a little bit of AoE. He's going for the kill, but time and time again, he's going to find those nasty supports.
Look at top lane. He's pressuring Poyoyo here.
Yeah, this is...
I will say, though, Vici managed to defend... Oh, they're going for him.
Yeah, they really are. Ori trying to make use of his trip back to base to TP up to the top lane and kill DM, and they've got him. Poyo. I kind of want to back up on that point because I think some people miss out on this. It's these offlaners that are able to take their tower first and then TP to their safe lane, and they just stand there, right? They're a wall.
They're a wall.
Oh, God, is he going to die again? He just came back. Goes mid lane and is immediately going to be caught by the Dragon Knight plus Inkswell combination. Once again with the Ice Blast. They're going to turn around onto the Spectre who haunted in, but it looks like they're a little shy on damage. Nice double Dragon Tail stun off of the bound there from PYW, but they're deep underneath this tower. They are going to be able to kill Kingslayer, but at the same time, Old 11, his life is forfeit for all of this action. A 1-for-2 trade to the favor of Vici Gaming. Yeah. Something about the way that they're able to constantly collapse on the mid lane and take the opposing mid tower first seems so good. Old 11 going for it again. DM, though, wise to their tricks, and they're going to be able to get the punish, too. Nice toss back there from GPK. Throws the Avalanche as he walks backwards here to make sure that the Phantom wouldn't cause him too many issues. Vici Gaming. Yeah.
But they end up going because maybe some communications breaking down or something, and then it looks bad for him. All of a sudden, you lose your DK, and...
Ori rounds the corner, and voila! It's save and Nightfall right there in front of you with the chain stun combination, and recognizing a huge power spike, but at the same time, Vici Gaming, they also smoke. They're playing the right-hand side behind this tower after yet another Dragon Knight casual push here, and he's going to be caught, no doubt, but he does manage to get the tower before he dies. Old 11 is going to get blown up pretty quickly, but a nice Ice Blast into the back line. Looks like Ori is going to be able to assassinate save as well. Two of the front lines die, and they've lost their support. Timbersaw, Kingslayer, Nightfall, that's all that's left in this fight. Now, say goodbye to Kingslayer. Now the two tanky boys. Save with a buyback is going to be able to come in and execute Poyoyo with a nice Finger of Death. This pro really want to be able to even out and take this mid tower. Spotted out. Grimstroke, they're going to be able to blow him up first. PYW just needs one more hit, but it looks like GPK has failed to be able to get it. The Magic Wand keeps him alive, and now GPK is in trouble. At the same time, Old 11's copped a lot of damage off the Wraith King in the second life, but look at that. They've actually got the illusion. Poyoyo, he's going to be nailing this Timbersaw until he eventually falls. Virtus Pro, things are just not going right for them, AUI, as now Old 11 actually being able to find the extra pickup. They're going to buy back on the Timbersaw here, knowing that this team fight is a bit of a disaster, but actually turn around. So much damage coming up for the Timbersaw, plus the fact they have the Finger of Death to take out the Storm Spirit, but Nightfall eventually is going to die and doesn't have a reincarnation. Back over to the Dragon Knight. Chakram will finish him up. Save, hoping that he can be protected by the Timbersaw, but there's not much a Timber can do. Support's kiting him around. Oh no, threw out the Chakram. That means this Phantom, it's not going anywhere. It's going to latch on top of him. The Ice Blast is back, and excuse me? PYW is godlike.
Oh, are they running up? They're going to run in full vision.
Nightfall's just going up there, but at the same time, Dragon Knight, he's already jumped. Kingslayer's just dead right off the bat. Now the Storm Spirit's going to be able to grab GPK here with an Ice Blast on top of him, and they've got the Soul Bind that Tiny's going to take out. They're just losing cores here. So much of the back line is just being disrupted by this Storm Spirit, and eventually, Nightfall can be left for last. Oh, save. They're going to be able to find one more. Ori still had plenty of mana, apparently. The word was, Virtus Pro, they were doing really well in scrims going into this event. Seems like they were botting everyone. Ori finds an opening, another Soul Bite, latching between the Tiny and the Timbersaw. They're both going to get silenced, and maybe DM can make it out alive here.
When he got his blink timing, they kill Timbersaw mid, and it ruins VP's timing, but they're still going.
Still gonna go for this Wraith King. Turns around. Okay, they've got a buyback off this, and when it looks like Vici Gaming maybe have overextended, they've lost Poyoyo. Ori is in right now, but Nightfall still has the last bits of his BKB. Running strong, now going for the Grimstroke. They know PYW is worth a lot of gold right now. Whoever gets that one is gonna get almost 700 gold for that bounty. GBK sees that Ori is very low on mana here. He's got maybe one little small zip left, so Virtus Pro, they could just keep running if they want to. Turns around and actually stalls up GPK by grabbing him there.
I think they got him though.
With the Vortex, but he's going to blink forward. Avalanche toss backwards into some of his allies, and then, yep, he's dead. Life number 1. Can he time the stomp here? Kingslayer's going to go for it. Stomped. Follow up, Earth Spike, didn't even see save was there, so of course they've got him. Plenty of disables are left there. At the same time, Vici Gaming, they may walk into this one. If Virtus Pro is in the right position, they could break it on the high ground, but they won't. Old 11, charging forward, turning into the Dragon immediately. There goes the Haunt. They're going to smart some of the members. They see save. He's immediately going to be orking it up. He's definitely dying. The stop attempted by Kingslayer, interrupted by Ori. He makes sure that both the supports are going to die now. And Nightfall, he has to go for the BKB, teleport out. This fight was a disaster.
I thought he should sit in the fountain and TP in after Haunt was used. I don't think it's... Oh, they're going though.
Well, they do manage to get the initiation first this time around. This time on the Dragon Knight, but he managed to get out the BKB after the Finger of Death, and Save is already dead. Elder Titan orchid it up is also in trouble. Even though he has the Ghost Scepter, he's very likely to die. And first life already gone for the Wraith King. He's going to come back with hell to pay. Ice Blast over the top of things. And this time around, he actually doesn't feel comfortable going for the TP out. I think he was hoping for maybe to be able to Shadow Blade away, but no.
So the Aegis is a multi-time.
He jumps in, Inkswell. He's going to be able to get a Chain Stun, may even be able to kill Kingslayer off this. Kingslayer getting for the stomp, but they've already lost save. He immediately buys back. He's now been tossed back by GPK. They're trying to get this Elder Titan out, but they also need to be able to save their carry. Nightfall's in trouble. Kingslayer, Ori, trying to get those last couple of hits in. A bash from Poyoyo is able to finish him off. Now they start retreating, though, knowing that more buybacks are coming in. The toss back into the fountain. Poyoyo! Oh, his Aegis was just about to expire. Whoa, what a jump in from Ori! Inside of the fountain he goes for it to make sure that Poyoyo is able to get out of range of another toss back into the fountain again. Ori, though, used so much mana in doing that little bit of nonsense that he ends up dying. Nightfall kills him off with 1100 damage crit. And now they're chasing for more. Nightfall has his own illusion to contend with, but he does have the reincarnation. Poyoyo is going to be able to dispatch him pretty quickly. That's life number 1. Old 11 dealing with the support. Save's already dead. Die back for him. DM caught in the soul bind, not able to get away, but that's going to free up Nightfall as soon as he dies. But Nightfall, it actually isn't even the Spectre. Half the time it's this damn Grimstroke illusion.
That Wraith King just killed 4 heroes. I think it did 8,000 damage that fight. I'm not even kidding. 8,000 damage.
Oh my god.
What just happened?